Hi, hello, everyone. Okay, so welcome to another episode of Kongsi Idea. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, I'm live now at Kongsi House. So for this week, I'll be your host for this Kongsi Idea, and we have a guest, a very special guest, and the reason we call him is because of this urgent matters that that will affect our agriculture in general in Malaysia, where everyone will be affected to it lah. So yeah, okay, I'll be your host for tonight, and this Kongsi idea is presented to you by Kongsi Co-op. And let me introduce a bit about Kongsi Co-op. And for those of you already in, yeah, you can sit back and relax. How can I see the participants? Huh? Yeah, 20 participants. Ah, so I guess most of you, mana? Check here. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, 21 of you guys. Thank you for joining our Kongsi idea for tonight. Yeah, regardless of your background, and yeah, and also tonight on a Thursday night is a very busy day. You guys managed to come in and join. Yeah, so you guys may see this is an important topic as well. So without further ado, I don't want to waste time anymore. Let's just I want to just share a bit about Kongsi Co-op before we go to the main topic and the reason why we are doing this Kongsi idea. So share my screen here. Okay, so Kongsi Co-op. So this is one of our main initiative right now. I think we have been working with together with GK Farm um, regarding this fund land. So you will see that. Okay, let me introduce first this Kongsi Co-op. What is Kongsi Co-op? Okay, so basically it's a purpose-driven consumer cooperative with the intention to co-create with people, soil, and nature for a harmonious ecosystem. Okay, so our vision is to be the model consumer cooperative that advocates harmonious ecosystem for people, soil, and nature. And yeah, our intention to enlarge the organic market part through community education and events, okay, to have accessible organic products and services for community, and also to co-create an environment to unfold individuals' potential and develop community well-being. I can share you more about it, like from our uh, living guiding principles. Okay, so one is that we will focus on our uh, food because in Kongsi Co-op we really emphasize on getting a good quality food, okay, which is earth friendly, organic, and biodynamic. That's like one our number one, and then products and services friendly to the people and environment. Okay, and then a green consumption model with minimal wastage of resources. Okay, doing business without exploiting others and nature. And we try to support local small scale farmers and artisans and provide diverse and holistic education in human development. Also, last but not least, create a sustainable community with associative economics. Okay, so all these principle, right? Uh, we we it's a for me it's a very connected to each other, and then um, each of the individuals will have a different role in the community, which I will share to you, like our guest, which is very special for tonight. That I think if we don't have people like him, then we couldn't have uh, this sustainable living uh, model in general. Okay, so yeah, for us also as a normal people, as a everyday people, yeah, we have to eat lah, right? So everyone have to eat, and consumers are the main drivers of transformation of agriculture. Yeah, so don't forget that lah. Don't forget that. Actually, yeah, agriculture means if something happens to agriculture, then it will affect us. Okay, so one of our program that we keep on emphasize each week is that to have to join our this inconvenient shopping lah. Okay, and so it's every Thursday. So you just it's a what we call as a community supported agriculture, where you subscribe to our food bag. Okay, 4 week supply for 260 ringgit or 65 ringgit per week, and then you pick up on Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m. What you get is this veggie that is fresh, that is organic, that is biodynamic, okay, to deliver to you, and to have this kind of support back to the agriculture, to the right way of agriculture that we believe in. Okay, so without further ado, I think I just go straight to today's topic. Okay, so seed of resistance, the struggle for farmers' right to seeds. I want to present you guys. Okay, Izzeady Amir. Okay, I call him Eddie. Okay, Eddie is here. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Eddie, for coming and join our small group of uh, of these people who really wants to be more aware of what happened to this Malaysia so-called agriculture um, system lah. Because yeah, I kind of I myself, I think, yeah, with Eddie's uh, guidance, and I joined him a few times, okay, for his effort on um, fighting for this new law that will be implemented in Malaysia. I can't say that I totally understand what was that law is about. But, so tapi I kind of know that this thing is happening worldwide. As I've heard in India, okay, I read a few I think books by Vandana Shiva, for example, right? So say about uh, this power of agriculture is not to the hand of farm anymore. So it's more about the corporate, more of the corporate. I have to put the corporate in this villain situation lah. So yeah, I think Eddie will agree with me. Yeah, let's okay, kejap. Okay. Before we start, just this is a practice. It's a good practice for us lah. Okay, so I just wanna give that one of this opening verse, which we practice it here, and the meaning of it will be set for the whole tonight's uh, Kongsi Idea webinar. So I start with opening verse here. Okay, the well-being of a community working together will be greater when the less the individual claims for himself the proceeds of his work, i.e., the more of these proceeds he makes over to his fellow workers, the more his own needs are satisfied, not out of his own work, but out of the work done by others, by Rudolf Steiner. Okay, Eddie, are you ready? Can you make a bit sound or something? Yeah,
Yes, bro, I'm ready.
Eddie.
Ready, Eddie.
Yeah. Last I've heard, Eddie went to Texas. Went to Texas. Just went back from Texas. For you know for establishing a community garden there. Am I right?
I can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Actually.
Wow, very special. I I really I really proud of Eddie's work. I have been friend with him, and then see him that doing this thing like in an international setting. So yeah, Eddie, I think I leave it for you.
Okay.
So thank you. Cancel share. How do I cancel share? Stop share. Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. My real name is very long actually. Farid Izzeady bin Amir Wahiduddin. And then I shortened it to Izzeady Amir. But still, people call me Eddie. But it is actually Easy Eddie. Yeah. But I don't mind about that. No, I still can understand that it referring to me. Anyway, thank you to Panjang for hosting the webinar, and also to Kongsi Co-op for giving me the opportunities to share about this topic. This topic has been lingering around for quite some years. Just that only in recent years, we started to push it really hard, because back then it was more about negotiation. We're trying to make to voice out our concern with the parliamentary and stuff. But then it's still not working. So that's why nowadays you see more protests, and we were trying to do more social events lah, regarding this. Okay, however, maybe let we start with some of my background here. Oh, okay, this my formal background is not interesting, because but since you guys already like shared my whole biodata to everyone, so I just try to go very quick about what's happening with my involvement before, just to cuci mata to see all the photos and da da da. So this is my first 3 years of involvement in this sector. Uh, it was all started with permaculture mindset. We're trying to create our own community living together, and it was first started in Kebun Kaki Bukit in Kuala Selangor, where at that time we are trying to create a, a group of people managing a farm together. And then I moved to Pulau Bidan Permaculture. This is since the beginning of the project. It is actually an abandoned island, but they have living quarters for Air Force, because at that time, previously they use it as a Air Force base. So we went in, and then we tried to be like the guardian for the island, doing beach cleanup and everything, and we produce our own food there. We are usually like it's like 14 of us at each time. We can survive without food from the outside for 2 weeks. Uh, just using whatever from the island. You can see like we have fishes and many other stuff there. We do so many activities. Also because of the island has a lot of coconut tree, so we trying to maximize whatever we can do with the coconut. Uh, and then at the same time, I'm also helping a farmer on the mainland, where we started to do organic paddy farming over there, and that's my first experience actually doing paddy farming. And Alhamdulillah, we managed to have like better harvest for the farmers. The person can gain like extra 1,000 ringgit per season because of that. We're doing biochar, and then yeah, so a lot of other stuff. And then I was because I think at that time I have everything already over there on the island. But then I have this social spirit, you know. I feel like, wow, the real problem is out there. Maybe I try to get involved more with communities on the outside. Because living on the island, we never think of anything about outside world. It's just all about us. Uh, so there's a this professor, he went to visit us, and then he asked if I can do the same thing in the university. So I started to do some projects in one of the abandoned plot in the university, so that we can have like an avenue for the students to do some practical stuff instead of just doing the theory part of it. And then I went to live in Perlis, helping three other villages doing organic paddy, and also site establishment for Kebun Abi. I think maybe some of you heard about Kebun Abi. They are mostly nowadays they push more on alternative feed for the fishes, for the fish, and like using azola and black soldier fly, and also promoting composting with worms. And yeah, and they are still doing it. The organic paddy over there. You can go there and then do some hands-on. And this is Sri Lovely Sick. I was there for 9 months. Before that, I keep on. I was there before that actually, just to volunteer and to help them. But then the manager over there, Captain Zakaria, he asked me if I can be there for the full time, because they want to diversify their produce at that time. So we planted about uh, banana, then groundnuts, sugarcane, and pineapple for other productions. And then started to live with indigenous people, one in Kuala Lumpur and six in Gua Musang. This is a project in Kuala Lumpur. They first started to clear up land to do rubber plantation, because the Jakwa want to give them some seeds for the planting. And then I went there and I asked why not we do it together with other crops like banana, eggplants, and also chili and pumpkins, uh, so that we can have other crops in different time. Like for example, uh, when they want to grow rubber tree, it will require them like 5 to 6 years before they can start to harvest the sap. So in before that 6 years, you can harvest in shorter term for the eggplant and the pumpkin, and then also for midterm is the banana. But then this model can only survive for maximum of 6 years until the canopy of the rubber tree is closing everything. So right now the project already reached 6 years, and last year I went there and they said really thankful for this project because they managed to use the income to do some grocery shopping, even can buy boat engines because they live upstream, further upstream by this river. It takes like 1 hour boat ride to reach the village, and it's very remote area. It's called Post Lanai. If anyone wants to visit. 'Cause right now, my friend from other NGO called Kuasa, they started to do a ecotourism project inside there. So they have like beautiful houses there, built with the bamboo and such. And then also this is in Gua Musang. Gua Musang, we planted a lot more varieties. Uh, we involved with 6 different villages there. Only 3 of them doing it for the market, and the rest is just for themselves. Because the main challenge is for them is not the money, but actually the main challenge is the human wildlife conflicts. Their area where they live, there's a rampant logging happening. So there are so many wildlife roaming around. And previously, like for example, the elephant, they never eat cassava, but nowadays they have to eat cassava because there are no other food source for them. So what we help them is that we use a different method to make sure that we can harvest them, and at the same time people can reduce the conflict with the animal. So that we planted some plants that the elephant don't like uh, black pepper, lemongrass, and also citronella all around the perimeter of the farm. And alhamdulillah, we managed to do it until we can harvest them. This, yeah, we have eggplants, okay, this thing. And then afterwards, a friend from Forum Kedaulatan Makanan Malaysia, Mr. Fikri Amir, he asked me if I can help them with doing this project called Initiative Result Benih Community Seed Reserve Initiative. So this initiative is the objective is to uh, reach to seed savers all across the country to document what kind of seeds, doing some inventory, what kind of seeds people have. Then we do the documentation because for the government, uh, the community seed system is not being recognized because they say that we are not exist, as if we are not exist. They only recognize the industrial seed system. So that's why we are doing this project so that it can be properly documented that we have these people doing seed saving. It's not only the industry doing the selling, doing the saving and exchange. So I visited about almost 100 different places throughout the country by the help with uh, words of mouth from friends that suggest us to visit here and there. Uh, and then we do a conference to gather everyone there. So this is some of the our seat savers. This is the young one. We have also elderly, like 86 years old. He has so many wisdom sharing with me, like using like specific plants for medication and stuff. It's very interesting work. This one because it's not only individuals, but there's also communities like Kongsi Co-op itself. And then many community farms. There's also like a more proper business doing herbs product. So he planted like so many kind of herbs in 3 acres of land. So it has a very eye-opening for me. And then we do this Jelajah Kongsi Benih tour, seed sharing tour. We went to Selangor, Sabah, Sarawak, uh, Kelantan, Johor. to do this program together. This is just to make people realize or keep on doing this kind of activity to show that this is uh, an example of seed sharing. So like I think in uh, the best place that we went is like in Sabah in their tamu. We have so many different kind of seeds that people share, and then also in PJ last time we did like wow, so many people going in there. And then this is the next Kongsi Benih event. So please save the date, be there. It will be on the February 7th in the morning time at Kekidai Edible Community Garden. Okay. And then I got this opportunities to go to the United States. It was actually an exchange program. But then it's like I'm sharing something with them, and I learned something from there as well. So they kind of love this tropical guy because they over there actually they really like uh, to plant tropical stuff because it's easier to manage. So they've been bugging me like, oh, I want this, I want that, so many things because we have so many of these, our traditional ulam and stuff. It's very easy to plant, very easy to harvest. They really love them. Nowadays, I think just in the past 3 years, they just got the seed for bunga telang. So they've been, really love to showcase like, oh, I'm making this drink and then putting some lemon to change the color. It's very interesting. And then over there, I work with Urban Harvest. They are like a NGO, non-profit in Houston. So they do permaculture classes every season, and then I help them to co-teach lah over there. And then also they have they run the largest farmers market in the city, and I really like how they frame who can sell stuff there, because they put a limitation from the like how many miles the food supposed to come from, then how they charge the seller. Then also they do gardening classes with the school kids. So I went to the school, learn pedagogy, how to attract kids to do gardening, and then also we help in Houston. We over there we manage about 120 different community gardens in churches, masjid, in school. So every week we went to visit all these community, either to share with them garden inputs like seedlings or fertilizers, and then also we are bringing when they need manpower, we bring in manpower to help them doing the garden chores. Uh, okay, so that's the introduction. I hope I'm not taking that much time for that. Okay, let's jump to our topic. Okay, what is a seed? You know, Usually when we say about seed, we always refer to those tiny, biji grains like seed. But a seed is actually any part of a plant that can be propagated, and that is considered as a seed. So seed can be cuttings either from the leaf or from the batang, then the seeds itself, and then seedlings, anak pokok is also considered as a seed. Tuber, vine, spore, bulb, rhizome, yeah, anything that can be propagated from a plant that is considered as a seed. Uh, and the farmers, there are uh, a few things about farmers' right to seeds. The first thing is the right to save and use seeds harvested from their own farm for future usage. Number two is to share and sell seeds. Uh, Farmers are allowed to exchange and sell seeds saved from their gardens to family members, friends, and the public. This is what supposed to be happening lah. Like what are we uh, having now? And then they are supposed to be included in decision making. They have the right to take part in the decision making process related to plant genetic resources, because this thing will affect them in the future. So they have the right to be consulted in it. And then benefit sharing. Farmers have the right to share in the benefits arising from the use of any plant genetic resources. That means anything that the outcome from this is, either for research, either for the market, this should be a written benefit for the farmers. And then lastly is the protection of traditional knowledge regarding plant genetic resources. It must be protected and recognized by the authorities. So all of these rights, they are recognized under international agreements and declarations such as International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture. This is all at world level, United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People and UNDRIP, United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Peasants and other people working in rural areas, UNDROP. So anything that we agree with this agreement, anything that the government try to propose must be in sama dia punya ni lah, apa wavelength with this document. So in Malaysia, we first heard about UPOF 91 in 2018. And during those time, we don't have any platform to voice out matters regarding our farmers. So our friend, Saudara Fitri Amir, he's the one that started this forum, Malaysia Food Sovereignty Forum, as a platform to voice out matters regarding our farmers. Like nowadays, we have a farmers' right group. We have a group for Result Benih itself, and then also we have a group for GMO and stuff. And we are trying to expand, but for the time being, our main issue covers about the seed sovereignty and also the issue of paddy farmers increasing. They are asking to increase the cost, the price of the paddy. So why are we using the term food sovereignty but not food security? We always heard about food security, right? So the difference is that food security, it focuses on ensuring consistent access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food, emphasizing availability and affordability. Maknanya nak pastikan barang tu ada saja. While food sovereignty, it goes further, advocating for people's right to control their own food systems, emphasizing sustainable, local and culturally appropriate production method. So it's like the level is food system is the biggest, underneath is the agroecology. This is how people in the industry using it. The biggest is food system. So the food system is supposed to be controlled by us lah. That's the real meaning of food sovereignty. And if we are using food security, we will be doomed because they will say all these seeds from UPOF 91 will, make sure that everyone has enough food on their plate, something like that. So we need to go a bit further about how those people that produce food being managed, or how they manage their own fate for the future. So who is UPOF 91? This UPOF 91 is a intergovernmental organization based in Geneva, Switzerland. A multinational company, sorry. It's a uh, multinational companies group to control seed varieties, and all of these countries, they are first started as all of them are from the global north, or what we call them as the west. And the the law that they're trying to impose is mostly on the global south. That means us, the east, the east. Uh, that's why some people call UPOF 91 is like a modern way of colonization. They are using treaties to impose control on our rights. So for the UPOF 91 instrument to be enforceable in Malaysia, the government needs to amend the laws related to seeds. Right now, we already have our own laws. It's called, but this is more for plant breeders. It's called PNVPP, about plant variety protection. The same with UPOF, actually. UPOF is actually for, they cover the right for plant breeders, not for farmers. So they just use the word to monopoly the market. And when they are based in Geneva, people thought UPOF is like an official entity from the UN, but it is not. It is just a representative from these multinational companies. And also, uh, okay, okay, this is how it started. A few days before the parliament was dissolved in October 2022. So a Malaysian minister signed the CPTPP Free Trade Agreement. Before that, it was known as a TPPA, no, without it being proposed in parliament. So we don't have any any chance to protest or whatever. And then the government stated that our country need to join UPOF 91. Why from the government side they want to join UPOF 91? So UPOF 91, they provide database for plant identification. So that makes our government, very easy to do the job because it's already there. They don't have to do it. So uh, for them uh, to have this access is very uh, comforting them lah, something like that. Uh, so what are the risks of UPOF 91? Firstly, it is about the restriction of farmers' rights to save and exchange seeds. It restricts our traditional practice of farmers saving, reusing, exchanging, and selling farm safe seeds, often restricting these actions only to the farmer's own holding, and in some cases restricting them entirely for specific crops. And then they also promotion of corporate monopolies. Okay, what if uh, we okay now the station is uh, if we want to accept UPOF 91 in Malaysia, we need to amend our laws, which is the PNVP, and they want to change it into uh, RUU benih lah. For now, we call it Undang-Undang Naik Benih. So when we have this law, farmers that want to sell seeds or share seeds, they need to bring this seed to the lab first so that they can verify that this is the true seed, and it is free from disease and all. So we know that the intention is good, but at the same time, when we ask farmers to do this, like for individual plant, that will cost them more. And when this cost comes in, they cannot compete with the corporate that have a lot of funds to do this process. So it opens up a way for corporates to monopoly the market, actually. And then it's criminalization of farming practices. So in many developing nations, the informal system is the backbone of agriculture. Uh, UPOF 91 can make these common practices illegal, exposing farmers to legal liabilities. For example, we have in India or in the US itself, we heard so many cases related to this criminalizing uh, farmers that share the seeds. Usually they criminalize those farmers that don't know anything about it, about the law and stuff. Uh, and like for example, in Indonesia, in the past 2 or 3 years, there's been like already 10 cases of farmers being criminalized for sharing of seeds. Mm, and the same thing will happen to us in Malaysia. And then also loss of agro biodiversity, uh, because UPOF 91, it requires varieties to be uniform and stable to be protected. So this promotes the cultivation of a few uniform commercial varieties over diverse local varieties, increasing susceptibility to pests and climate change. And uh, we also feel a bit um, we are afraid that all of these agrobiodiversity, usually they have this parent plant. Parent plant is coming from the wild. We afraid that they put a patent. It's like a patenting, uh, uh, a wild edibles, and then they market it as a, like what happens to tongkat ali lah, Eurocoma longifolia. Suddenly people call them long jack. Why? Why not tongkat ali? So it's the same story. So they have they put their name on it, and then they can use that for like 30 years or something. In the case of criminalization of farming practice, sorry, I forgot to mention. Like in Malaysia, they said if we share seeds without doing the lab test and all, we can be fined up to 200,000 ringgit or jail up to 2 years. This is what they said lah. But the whole text of the law that they want to present to the parliament, they never show it to us. So it's not transparent there, and that's why we feel a bit shady about this process. And then it also increased dependency and debt, because when the farmers no longer have the ability to save their own seeds, they need to depend on the corporate seeds. And these corporate seeds usually they come in a package. So you buy the seeds, you also need to buy their pesticide, just to buy the fertilizer. So it's a trap for the farmers. And then it also undermining national laws, because like for now we already have PNVPP, the law, and then also like for example, like Sabah and Sarawak, they have their own law. For example, uh, Yeah. Okay, I cannot find it anymore. But it's okay. Sorry, I cannot find it. But from the force from the outside, when something from the outside comes in, and we need to change our law, that means something is wrong lah, kan? But the law is supposed to be, for us, not for them. So recently we have this demonstration uh, in the parliament last week or last 2 weeks, and I think we have done like two protests. Now we need to do protests because they started to talk about bringing this uh, law to the this proposal to the parliament. So that's why we need to make it more visible. The movement is more visible for the uh, country. Okay, that's all for the presentation, but I have a video to share. Okay, this is a video by Green. Okay, that's all from me. I return this back to Panjang. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, thank you, Eddie. Such a nice, such a clear presentation. Yeah, I think it's very. I can't say that me personally. totally understand like what is going on, because it seems that this kind of uh, information, I think, is not being like presented widely. Yeah, I only heard about all um, this kind of stories about this UPOF. This is more from the people like AD or maybe Fitri from FKMM, or in a few people that I met at uh, at the protest that you mentioned. Yeah, we went there, me and Chloe. We went there, and it seems like, yeah, it's the sounds of it. Yeah, it's really really scary to me. It's really scary. It's really like, if you can't save seeds, then I think it's like, it's not just about the seeds itself, but it can affect so many things. Like, which the most important is the food lah, right? The food that we
Price
eat.
of food, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you say about the biodiversity of the plants will be controlled, and then I don't know, everything will be like corporatization, like, I don't know, like all these fast foods lah, all these MCD, all these uh, Kentucky, yeah. All these brands lah. So yeah, I can't imagine like if we have to live like that, right? So we everything has to be controlled by them. That's the picture that I get when if we allow this to happen. Yeah. So, and it seems like it's it's a very urgent matters. Like in it's been presented in parliament, and like you said, the like what you shared before, that this the opposition side also seems like didn't really have that enough substance to fight this rights lah, this I think what you say, the farmers right to seeds, right? So yeah, we but from, I don't know, okay, probably can say like, I'm as a representative of Kongsi Co-op, we also see the importance of it, like the seed savings. Yeah, we did, but to be honest, like, yeah, that's like most of us is not like, I think maybe Malaysian, our culture, we lost already the touch of uh, growing your own food. There are a few that did, and yeah, people who did, yes, they will save seeds. They will save seeds, and then they will exchange. They will trade among the communities, and then yeah, all the best seeds that I got also, I think, is through this uh, networks of uh, home growers. It's not from corporate, or it's not from, like, like, I don't want to mention names lah, all these big brands of seeds that you can see in the supermarket. So I see that's important to protect this. Yeah. So probably we can see like what others have to say about this topic for tonight, right? Yeah. It's like robbing and then asking the one being robbed to pay fine. Yeah. One of the comment there. Okay. Yeah. Then Zoe reply with sort of, yeah, we lost control of our food supply. Yeah. So that means uh, like what you say, like, that we can't have our control to the seed supply. And then, okay, there's one question by Veronica Yu, I think, Okay, let me read that question. What is the latest situation? Okay, is UPOF definitely going ahead in Malaysia, or is it still awaiting approval in Parliament? Sorry if I miss it. Okay, maybe Eddie, yeah, I can't answer this question also. Like very, really, maybe
Okay.
you have more info on this.
Again, sorry.
What is the latest situation? Like, apa, yeah, me myself I went to the protest. I know that it's and it's been discussed, but yeah, it's not too. I didn't see that it's been pushed too much. But what do you what is the latest situation about this?
Okay, let me share from last year. From last year, they started to talk about bringing this review to the parliament lah. And then because of we make some noises, and then they pull it back. They postpone it. So we've been waiting uh, for for them if they are going to bring them to the parliament again. So last year, Mak Sabu said we will do this by this year. So that's why by this year, we began to be more, hard on this. And they said it's supposed to be on this uh, February. So we still don't know if it's going to be happening because usually we know about it only like a week before that. That means when when there's something to be tabled to the parliament, a week before that we have like a list of what is going to be uh, presented there. So usually we know about it just a week before. Yeah. Right now, we heard it's going to be tabled in February. So we're still waiting lah.
I see. So within that week, what do you think that we on your side, what will you do if you if there's an will it be another like I don't know like protest or demonstration?
If they're going to table it to the parliament, of course we are going to do more protests. And
Hmm,
then also we are collecting some signatures for support.
I see.
Uh,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
all right.
that's
So
mm.
probably yeah, Kongsi Co-op, maybe we can uh you can support you can just apa, uh, let us know like what was the news and then definitely we're going to support the cause lah. Okay, so let's go to the next one with our tropical biodiversity. Our country seeds are valuable assets to these crops. Yeah, yeah, tropical biodiversity. Yeah, like you say, when you went to Texas, also that they really value our plants. Like you said, our ulam lah, our apa, tropical plants are more easy to grow. Also, imagine, I don't know, I can imagine like if this UPOF thingy happen, maybe maybe they will not get all these plants lah, right? So you will be filtered. You have to like register all these seeds before you can share it to the to your level, like to the international people, like in US or maybe yeah. That means even among ourselves, so we can't share the. So yeah, I think it's a very valuable asset, I can say.
Mm.
Okay, so and then Chloe Tan has a question here. What are the criteria for a plant variety to be protected or patented? And what are the exceptions? Does the restriction apply to traditional and heirloom varieties?
Firstly is to is called DUS, distinct, uniform, and stability. They look at these three things. Uh, the plant need to be distinct, like the physically. Then must be uniform. Whenever you plant it, it will looks the same like that. And then also what is S again? I forgot. Uh,
Yes. DUS,
Stability. Sorry,
stability. Okay,
stability. Yeah, the plan need to be stable lah.
stable.
Uh, and sorry, what's the question again?
Does the restriction apply to traditional and heirloom
Okay,
varieties? Yeah.
okay. Uh, because it covers all kind of seeds. That means the seeds from the forest, growing in the wild, also included in this, including those traditional and heirloom varieties. And the main threat to these traditional and heirloom varieties is that if the uh, variety is not being recorded by the anyone with authorities, there's a chance of this corporation, they take that seeds and then they label it as their own. So
Mm,
that is the danger. Yeah.
so it applies to all seats, and there is a chance of is if the authorities couldn't too late in
Okay,
identifying them, so uh,
like for example,
uh,
in the orang asli village, they have
okay,
so many kind of different kind of varieties of especially paddy, and
okay.
then some vegetables, and some of these I believe they are not being properly recorded by the authorities. So if someone else going in, then they took it out, then uh, they, they claim it. Okay, this is our own. So that
Mm,
will be doom.
yes, okay. So you'll be doomed lah if this happen. So and all the seeds will be affected, not just all these new hybrids or of the Musang King, but also the traditional and heirloom varieties. So everything can be claimed and patented. Okay, and then let's go to the next comment here. We get here, and what can we do? Yes, I also asked this question a lot. What can we do as general public to prevent this youth from appropriating our rights? What do you think, Eddie? What we can do?
For the general public, uh, just that we only do collecting signatures, and also uh, you can also organize your own seed swap event at your place to show that people are doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it like a program, something. If you don't know how to make one, you can come to our next Konsibune on the February 7th, and then you can see like how it's being run over there.
Yes. We will, I think we'll be having our own kind of seed saving day also lah one day. So yeah, it, we should keep on doing it. I think so that like you said, it's important for them to know that it is important to keep on sharing all the seeds, right? So next we have this, but with Amar at Mott Garden. Okay, but with RFK in office, okay, I don't know what is RFK. Things should be improving here in the US. He's banning glyphosate finally. Oh, is this something to do with US situation? Maybe. Are you aware about this?
Yes, RFK, if I may,
Ah,
RFK is Robert F. Kennedy, and he's the
oh,
Minister of
okay.
Health in the US, and he's come up against Monsanto and glyphosate, which is the forever chemical that's used here in the US and in certain other parts of the world. So there is a movement here to improve or to reclaim some sovereignty for farmers, and there is a very, very high growing movement that's going on here. So maybe we can leverage that and help Malaysia, and I'm also connected to Turkey, and inshallah working on figuring this all out.
Okay. Amar, your name is Amar?
Yes, my name is Amir.
So you
Yeah.
are from?
I'm based in Austin, Texas.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're you're
How do you
Eddie's
get to
friend.
know this? How do you get to know this?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I got a message this morning just before Fajr. I woke up and there was a message waiting saying that you're giving a presentation, and it's something that's very close to my heart. I'm working on a food forest here for masjids, and I'm basically trying to
Wow.
make things completely self-sustaining, and get Muslims to come together through education and through actually community participation. So I think we can do a lot of impact here across the world, but we just need to bring the community in. And I think a natural community is a masjid community. They have, they just go to the masjid, they pray, and the masjid usually has all of this land that they don't do anything with. And in the US, they just put concrete over it, cut down the trees, and make it parking lots. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? Can you do something? So we are running a pilot right now in Austin, and I'm happy to share that with you. Uh, the pilot is establishing a food forest on 5,000 square feet of land, which is zero point 0.2 acres, I think. It's about that much. Very small, but it's enough to demonstrate how food can play a pivotal role in bringing a community together. And so I have like over 130 people in my WhatsApp group from the community, and they're all really excited about how they can contribute to making the food forest successful.
Mm. Oh, thank you, Amar. Thank you for for the sudden sharing, but it's very very related to our topic for tonight. Yeah, I think the key here is the community. I guess yeah, the community. We have to be strong, right? To it's uh, it's not it's not just to put the saying that this corporation is bad, but then yeah, because one thing that I realized is that uh, I don't know for politics, especially here in Malaysia, I think it's quite similar there or anywhere in the world, is that it's always like back and forth. It's not going much. That even though we call ourselves democracy, we might not have that big impact. But I think the best thing is like what Ama or maybe Eddie did is to build the community itself, right? So build the community, and then the community has the power to change uh, the society. So yeah, like like what you guys did for community
Yeah, and
building. Yeah.
I can also
Mm.
share, there's a small group of us that's
Mm.
connected in the local parliament,
Mm.
at the city level, at the Austin city level. And we have a
Mm.
man, as I mentioned in my message, we have a man in who's just dedicated his life to going back and reversing all of these really small laws that are against farmers, that are more sided with the corporation. And there's a growing group, there's maybe 20, 30 of us that meet regularly, but we're connected to a few hundred people. And so we send out messages and say, okay, this is what's going into parliament, help support it. And if anybody shows up, usually the laws just get reversed. So we've already reversed 25. I mean, I can share those with you. We've already reversed 25 laws that are like ingredients that are being put on labels in food, and they're being taken out. They're banned in Austin, for instance. So I can share how we do that, and then we should just get connected. And I think we should form like a global group of farmers or food sovereignty people, something smart, um, and just start to work together,
Mm.
share our resources.
Yep. Sharing our resources, and you should do that. Yeah. Sharing seeds, sharing resources, and then yeah, then we good to go. That's I believe that's all. So I think that's, to me, is answering the question as a, even to this Zoe's question, as a normal people, what can we do? Yeah, I think that's quite answering that question also. And then we see there's let's move on lah. Let's move on to the next question, right? Okay. By Ching, how can we position ourselves to have a legal say and be included in the conversation of the seed quality bill? So alarming. Oh my God. Okay, one one guy is panic here. So how can we position ourselves to have a legal say and be included in the conversation of this seed quality bill? But I think AD said about this signature, where we collect all the signature. Maybe we have some impact to it. And then AD, you want to add anything?
Okay, and also whenever we are doing like a protest, it doesn't mean that you also have to be there. You can also be just at your own place, but holding something like no to UPOF 91, take a picture and then make it no just post it on social media. That means that you are also supporting the cause, yeah, aware.
Supporting the cause, yeah. Okay. Okay, all right. So we have question by Kelly Tai. Okay. Oh, okay. This is an important question, I guess. Which countries already adopted UPOF 91, and what are the apparent consequences for farmers there?
Okay. All the members altogether is 61 states. Where mostly in most EU members, along with specific countries such as the United Kingdom. In the Americas, the US itself, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Paraguay, Trinidad, Tobago, Uruguay. Maybe we should emphasize on Asia. Asia is Japan, Singapore, China, Republic of Korea, Vietnam, and Kyrgyzstan. And for Indonesia, they already implement it, but then they are now revising the law. The latest one is Nigeria. They are scheduled to adopt on 27 this coming March. No, last March 2025. Yeah, that's it. And the
Yeah.
apparent cases
Hmm.
about it's not about the golden rice. Sorry, I forgot. In Philippines, there is cases. I forgot.
So yeah, it's a global thingy that happened.
Yeah, like for example,
all over.
in Indonesia, those 10 farmers that being caught, two of them they are just normal farmers, like very kampung folks. They're sharing the seeds to other farmers. Uh, yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can find out more. We have to what will be the, I don't know, like the, maybe we can use as a keyword to search around UPOF 91 issues worldwide, right? So it's a worldwide issue. It's not just happening here, but it's a, so yeah, I guess that means that we will be having like this kind of conversation and also discussion also in the world also. I mean, like the one that against this UPOF, right? I think maybe Eddie can be Eddie. I think you might be a good representative for Malaysia to connect us to this global communities that fighting this UPOF 91. So yeah, so I think the, yeah, probably yeah, we'll have a look on what is the what the current happening in the world. Okay, so okay, let's go to the next comment here. Okay, sound like they can simply pattern any seed as they wish. Yeah, it's true lah. Any seeds like heirloom ke, traditional ke, everything they can simply pattern. Okay, so from Ida, okay, I suppose anything that corporates can monopolize, they will try to monopolize. But
Yeah.
it is easy for them to control and monopolize if the masses go against it. Will it reach punishing a few to scare the majority?
Mm.
Hmm.
For me, of course, they will search for the easy target. You know,
Hmm.
maybe those people selling by the farmers market. You know, that don't know anything about law. Yeah, that's the easiest one. Uh, yeah, just to show example. Oh, this is what will happen when you share seeds illegally, something like that. Yeah.
True. Yeah, agree. Okay,
It,
so
it doesn't happen yet lah. Yeah, in our country because
in
we
a
don't have the law yet.
hmm,
But that's a possibility.
there's a possibility that it's going to happen lah. Yeah, so try to stop the law before it's going before even they want to show the example lah. So yeah, next we have this. Where do we put down our name? Is it a website or physical? Where do we put
Oh,
down?
okay.
Oh, I think everything about the signature
Okay,
thing.
good question.
Uh, uh,
Can you guys text me on my number?
sorry,
Uh,
mine. You wanna leave your number or
017 559 7359. Because I don't have the link with me right now.
oh, okay, all right. So Izzeady just left a message there. So his phone number. So yeah, you can uh contact him. I think maybe the question is about the if I'm assuming correctly, where we put down our name? Is it a website or physical? It means like is it like what do you call it, like a memorandum
Yeah,
in
this is
a
like for I think for supporting
ah
to support the cause. Yeah,
mm,
we have one, but I will get it. Yeah.
ah. So the how just contact you and then we will share the info to them. Is it?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, okay, again, we are from Amar. We have a small group here in Austin that got man employment. Okay, okay, that's what Amar was sharing just now. From Ziming, any of our Adun is championing our plant food sovereignty. Okay.
Hmm.
Any of our Adun.
Mm, not straight away with the issue. Dia macam it's like cherry picking the
Cherry
issue.
picking. Mm,
Cherry picking the issue. We have like Adun. Adun is more like for state level, right? So
mm,
Adun, one in Perlis, we call him Adun Ashraf or Adun Achap. He was there during the protest, and he has a good voice to speak about the issue. It's just that he is just at the state level, so we need someone from the national level, member of parliament. So for member of parliament, usually they talk more on the technical issues of it, not directly like trying uh, to be on behalf of the farmers or something. Like for example, last time we went for a meeting in the parliament with a special select committee for uh, some export import stuff. Uh, because they want to know the issue and then how they can deal with this. But it's we don't have any final agreement with it. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I guess like what we did like in that demonstration where we just be there on the parliament side, on the roadside, just picking putting up our banner. I think creates that awareness, and then I guess more politicians will aware about this topic, and probably they will use this like Eddie said, like use this topic to gain their own popularity like that. But let our intention is to make them aware about what's happening lah. So maybe from there, we hope that there's more, or if anyone knows any adun or any politicians, I think it's good to educate them. Maybe, yeah, like Eddie also left his phone number, so probably if you want to be educated more about this topic, yeah, you can refer to Eddie, and then we can make more people aware. Yeah, especially in the political scene, where like example from Amar when he's mentioned about this. Got a man in parliament working on reversing some of the laws. When Amar mentioned that, yeah, so that's it's a hope lah. So if the politicians are aware about this thing, and then they can start to change the law from their position. And then okay, so next we have Will to Bell, where he met, or he's suggesting that, have you tried to contact a person like Dr. Christoph, then from no pattern on seats in Germany, just to see how other activists are doing for the same cause? Okay, and then Eddie commented, thank you for sharing. I think, yeah, I think this is a good suggestion so that we can connect more people worldwide to be stronger together, connect each other, and we learn from each other. Okay, nice one, Amma. Oh, Judy also was here. He's commenting, yes. Okay, yeah, Judy is one of the my my acquaintance lah. She's a very good permaculturist. Yeah, I think she has her own community, and we need more people like her, right? Like Eddie, so we can connect with each other. Then, okay, Amma also sharing his contact, so yeah, we can connect to Amma also. Then Ching comment here, yeah, that's why we need to make sure the seat bill doesn't pass. Hard to dismantle once stable, yeah. So let's do it lah, and with any means possible. Okay, then Kelly sharing Eddie's contact number. Okay, then why comment here? Perhaps Kongsi can help is ready. Perhaps Kongsi can help is ready. Share the link again in the group for those not in call today. Thanks. Okay. And then Siu Hao already share the link below lah. Okay, so I think that's all the conversation that we have for today. All right. So okay, one thing that I forgot to mention is that this session will be recorded live. Okay, so I think if you guys wanna catch up again with this conversation, and to maybe to study more, to revise back what's been discussed, sharing by Eddie. Really nice presentation, by the way. I really like your your way of presenting things, and then all the photos from the your own community, all this orang asli group. Yeah, we hope we hope that there is more of this kind of effort lah, to strengthen up the community, not to give more power to the corporate lah. Yeah, being more human lah. Everything want to be like transactional here, kan, all this want money. So let's let's bring power back to the communities. So yeah, that's I think how I can conclude here for tonight's Kongsi idea. Yeah, and then the last Zoe comment here. The only way is no need to join free trade. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you can do that, then it's good. Yeah. So let's let's hope and also do execute at the same time. Okay. And yeah. So I think I got uh I think we should end our discussion here, and then we would like to thanks Eddie lah for a very insightful sharing. Yeah, I really now I felt like it's really an important thing that to equip myself lah with this knowledge. So I will read more about it. I hope you guys also gain your harvest, or maybe if you guys have any harvest from today, just leave it in on the comment, and then let's see if like okay, like why share here yeah, thank you Eddie, and please reach out to us for any help. Oh yeah, kalau any help that you need lah, kalau I think Eddie also we need Eddie more lah if you ask me. Okay, and then Kelly also, Eddie, thank you so much for giving up your island life, wow, to be with this community. True. We need you. It's not just it's you already have your own life there, but then
Yeah.
you fight for a bigger cause, which we really appreciate. So let's work with Eddie for food sovereignty. Yep. So it's not just food security. That one point that I would like to share my harvest lah. It's not just food security. Food security means like, of course lah, like all these big brand MCD, KFG, and
Yeah.
always there. You're always there. But what do you get from there? Nothing. Right? All this sickness, all this came from that kind of food. So we don't want to be that kind of consumer. We want to consume and growth and contribute back to the community. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Can I invite my co-host Zoe to continue? Zoe, are you there? Hello.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I think how I didn't get the memo on how to what will be the ending? What will be the end?
It's okay. I think we have done here. Thank you everyone for coming, and thanks you. I think this is very important. I think as like those already asked the contact from Eddie, you have to join how you want to be. Sometimes make me think of, right, you want to make this seed exchange as our culture, make it like a culture that really hard to change. I think this is something, this a giveaway from me. Maybe it can like inspire everyone, others here also. So thank you everyone, and we have done here. If you would like to join our group, you can scroll to join our Kongsi. Then we actually basically almost every Thursday we try to arrange more people to talk about the inspiring questions, inspiring topic, and the journey from the top speaker. Thank you everyone. Thank you.